Super Bowl performance, do you consider Brock Purdy to be a game changer or game manager, and or do you view him to be top 10, top five quarterback in the league after this Super Bowl performance?
He's a game changer loading, and also he is top 10 with the potential of being a top 5 quarterback. Only because Kyle Shanahan won't let him off the leash. Plain and simple. He won't let him get triggered. He won't let him be able to make his mistakes. He won't let him be able to use his weapons to the ability of his leisure. He's under his thumb, and I feel like, dude, just let the guy rock. He feels confident. He's not scared. He's willing to run into the one of the most toughest defenses out there in the Super Bowl. I mean, dude, he has no turnovers. What more do you want from him to show like, man, just give me a chance? I don't think he'll be hurt by getting that one interception in the biggest game of one of the biggest games of his lives when the opponent who's supposed to be the GOAT or the next GOAT being already thrown an interception. I feel like you should have given him a little bit more leeway. Like he threw one, why won't you let me be able to throw one or put us in a position to be overly aggressive? So I feel like yes, what I said.
All right, so real quick before you go, Dacius, um, we're not taking Brock Purdy over Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is one. Then that brings into question number two, which I feel like it's fair that we would say that's a unanimous your MVP and Lamar Jackson. Uh, so we're not taking Brock Purdy over Lamar Jackson. Uh, if you haven't noticed yet, this is Houston. I wouldn't say Houston based podcast because that's not the case, but we are from Houston, so we're gonna always, look to our Houston Texans. We're not taking him above CJ Stroud. If y'all are, just interject me and tell me I'm wrong. A healthy Joey Crack, who has been the only one to be able to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. I don't think we're taking him before Joey Crack, Joe Burrow, that is. All right. Then after those four, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, CJ Stroud, Joe Burrow, do you
Yeah,
do you take him before Jalen Hurts? Or you taking Jalen Hurts before Brock Purdy? Because that's
we're not
really your Lamar Jackson too. That's like Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen
Where
at
you
all.
get Jalen Hurts from?
Huh?
Josh Allen, sir. Don't don't
Yeah,
don't do that.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen before Jalen Hurts?
Do that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I really wasn't trying to put this in like numerical order. I was just going with like the obvious.
No, that's the numerical order right there.
With the obvious.
All
That's the
right.
numerical order right there. That's it. Them the top 5 quarterbacks
So
in the
Patrick,
league.
Lamar, CJ, Joey Craig, Josh Allen.
Patrick, Lamar, Joe Burrow, CJ, Josh Allen.
Okay. I'm not doing a miracle. I'm just doing five top, but okay. Okay, I
That's
got
the
you.
that's the order that it goes in, I'll debate that all day.
Okay, and you said that's just Patrick, Lamar, Joey Craig, CJ, and then Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the top five. That's the top five. Okay, so Purdy is not in that class. All right, so then we have 6 through 10 that we have to work with, right? And I just looked at some names and tell me yay or nay or whoever. So then there's Jalen Hurts in that bottom 6 through 10.
There's Jordan Love in that 6 through
Bro,
10.
I'm not doing no particular order. He's on my list. Jordan Love is on my list. He's on
I'm
the
like,
list.
bro, dog.
He's on the list.
What are we doing?
Yeah. All right. So okay. So obviously you're trying to stick it to make sure it goes in
Well, that's
numerical order.
because I'm going in like my
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So
order.
so all right. So we sorry. All right. So we're gonna let you lead the dance. All right. 6 through 10. Jordan Love. Give me your 7 then.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is your 7.
No. Sorry. Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert, he's a gunslinger. He's not.
I don't know. What other quarterback left, brother, do you put over Justin Herbert? That's what I would ask you.
Darnell, you pondering?
Because that's my dog. Justin Herbert's my dog. You ain't putting Baker. You ain't putting Kyler. You ain't putting Deshaun. Right? Who else you not putting? You're not putting Dak. You're not putting Sam Howell. You're not putting Daniel Jones.
Trevor?
You're not. Are you? I'm not putting Trevor Lawrence. I'm not putting Trevor Lawrence. I'm not doing that boy over there in Carolina.
Bryce
I'm
Young.
not doing the boy in Atlanta. I'm not doing David Carr.
Damn, Justin.
Justin Sedacious makes a great case for you. So at 6, we got Jordan Love, 7, Justin Herbert, 8.
Oh no, we not.
Jalen Hurts.
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
What
Edward,
quarterback else forgetting?
Jared Goff. Absolutely, we're not gonna do. My time to stand on that. Jared motherfucking Goff. Yes, sir.
So Jared Goff is going before. No, wait. Because if we go Jared Goff, then Josh Allen might have to come out of 5.
No, I'm not. He's not there yet. Not quite. I mean, I respect.
What?
And he run.
Jared Goff ain't better than Josh Allen, bro?
Huh?
Jared Goff ain't better than Josh Allen?
He's not too. Josh Allen brings too much to the table. I'm sorry. His running ability just it edges him off. Pause. Like it's just a little too much.
All right. I'll give you that. Bro,
I definitely know what Jared. Running ability, he did a 50.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You know how I feel about Josh Allen, so I give you that.
In my opinion, if Josh Allen couldn't run, I would definitely go with Jared Goff.
Okay, so Josh Allen, then Jared Goff, and then Jordan Love, and then Justin Herbert, and then Jalen Hurts.
I can agree with that. I can rock with that.
So what number is that? That's 8.
Hold on, I'm about to round it off. Give me you said number 1 is Patrick, 2 Lamar, 3 Burrow, 4 CJ, Josh Allen 5. Who you got at 6?
Jared Goff.
Goff at 6. 7.
Jordan Love.
8.
Justin Herbert.
9.
Jalen Hurts.
Lucky number 10.
And we in there. Yes, sir. Yes, we is.
Keep in mind, that's with Shanahan with his finger under him. That says a lot in my opinion.
So he cracks. So he cracks 10.
No.
Which you back?
He does not crack 10. That nigga can sit at 11. That nigga can sit at 11.
Oh, so when you say we in there, this for that. When you say we in there, this for that.
Yes.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, Darnell, why not?
Because he's game away in a big situation. Even though it's a short time.
Okay, so all right. We're talking about Brock Purdy being a better quarterback than Dak Prescott.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but Purdy has never given the game away single-handedly in a big game. Yes, he has done it before, but you can have a highlight reel of how many times Dak is like giving the game away. That's my thing.
That's because he's dynamic.
One way to call it.
Because he's dynamic. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to respectfully, realistically, respectfully disagree.
And I feel that. But you just sat up here and told me that the only reason Brock Purdy is getting success is because he's in the system that he's in. If I had an offense that was paid by numbers, I think I'd be pretty good too. I think the rest of these quarterbacks that we talked about, if you input them into Kyle Shanahan's system, they would probably score more points.
I disagree because Garoppolo had a taste at it. Trey had a taste.
So you said Garoppolo is okay.
That's what
they shipped him out because his arm was weak. They got Brock Purdy because his arm gets the ball where it needs to be when Kyle Shanahan needs it to be there. It's a set. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why Brock Purdy wasn't sacked so much. It's the reason why Chris Jones was upset because Brock Purdy got it in his mind, his head in practice. 1, 2, 3, go. I got these plays set up for you. When you hike that ball, it's 1, 2, 3, go. He doesn't have options. He doesn't have options when he goes.
Yeah, to this, I agree. When I was watching the game, I was just like, there's no way the relationship between Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan, when they go to the line of scrimmage, there's no way Brock Purdy is calling any type of audibles. I don't believe that to be the case.
No, he doesn't have options. He doesn't have options. He goes, run this, because I've already studied, right? And I'm going to see what they disguise and what they can move the disguise into. This play is going to work for if they're disguising or if they're actually going to disguise and move it to a different formation. That person ain't going to be open or this person going to be open. Your first two, in Kyle Shanahan's offense, the first two reads are going to be open. The reason why you need to have a good quarterback is so they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, dump off. 1, 2, 3, 4, dump off. Brock Purdy, all he has to do is 1, not there, 2, always there on time. Or 1, right there, Christian McCaffrey, we're going to get 20 yards out of that. Or Debo, or Jennings, or Ayuk. It's set up that way. It's a system for a reason.
But can you respect the fact that the negativity? I understand he's trying to be dynamic. He's trying to be a game changer. But the fact that he has so much negative flaws of it, it's like, dog, like.
Bro, that became Cam Newton after a while, for real.
Huh?
That became Cam Newton after a while, for real.
And do we see where he's at? He wants to play so much, but he is on a show talking how he feels.
But he was an MVP, though.
Absolutely.
I don't think it changes his dynamics, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. I get where you at because you are a Tom Brady nigga. You know what I'm saying? Forget how good you are. What gets us the W, right? But what we're saying is, without it being a team sport, with the individual talents and athleticism, that's just how I see these quarterbacks.
And I also see, and the thing about it is too, I see the potential of, yes, you're going in the system, but I see a potential of like a sense of fearlessness of like
a game winner. Yeah, a dog. Right. But we don't really get to see that from Brock Purdy because there's no improvisation too much in his game. It's all set for him.
But it's just like, you know what? Prime example. When you brought this up earlier this week when we talked on the phone, when Rajon Rondo played with the Celtics first year, went to the finals. He was nobody. Yes, he still did. He made it. Exactly. System. He didn't get a chance till Doc said, you know what? Do your thing. That's what I feel like is the scenario. It's like, bro, he's great. He's a good player. He's not messing up, but you never gave him the chance to actually do anything yet. He playing around great. Like, why are you gonna say, you know what, take over? But dude, we got great players already. Like,
what Rondo would you rather have had? The Rondo with the Celtics or the Rondo with the Lakers?
But also, too, you have to remember. You have to remember too, at the same time, though, Brock Purdy didn't get a full whole season. You got a half a season. Kyle wasn't sure. So I respect him holding him back. But at the same time, though, it's like in certain scenarios, you got to just put all on the line. That was my point. But to go back, though, it's like he only had half a season last year, bro. He didn't have a full season of like, oh, man, this is his year. No, he had half a season last year, got hurt. So now you're going to a season hurt or potentially like damaged goods. Okay, you're doing well. Let's just not mess it up. Because last time he got hurt, everything crumbled for various reasons, but they crumbled. So it's just like, I think Kyle was like, dude, let's just see how it goes. Playing you chill. I think he may be looking into the future to a certain extent. That's why he played it so conservative. Like, this ain't gonna be the last time. But at the same time, though, it's just like, let the man play, dude. Let him cook. Like, this was the time to let him show up. Forget, not for the naysayers or for Cam Newton or anybody like that. It was just like, no, This I believe in you. He showed he could. He's been getting VP the majority of the season, and you didn't let him cook. That doesn't make any sense. People are saying something, you're not letting them do it.
There were I think Brock Purdy played as good. You could either say Brock Purdy played as good as he was going to play, or Brock Purdy played as good as Kyle Shanahan was going to allow him to play. Now, I believe that Brock Purdy has some key. I think he deserves an immense amount of credit when the Chiefs took the lead. When they took the lead off the Marquez Scantley touchdown, and they went up 13-10. I believe it was 13-10. Brock Purdy went right down the field and
marched
tied
down
the
the
game.
field. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like so, he didn't blink or flinch at all. And then like you account for the fact that he didn't turn the ball over, right? However, if you want to hold the Deebo Samuel pass against him, fine, sure, cool. However, to be the man, and this is also too what I feel we have to be careful of. Now, if he's not in the top 10, fine, that doesn't hurt my feelings. But I don't think the bar for Brock Purdy should be, can you beat Patrick Mahomes to be elite? Because these other guys that we have considered top 5, top 10 haven't been able to beat Brock Purdy. Haven't been able to beat Patrick Mahomes, and they're still considered elite. So I think we just have to make sure it's fair. And when and or if Brock Purdy does get the leash taken off of him, and Kyle Shanahan begins to allow him to improvise and go through 1, 2, 3, 4, cook, go ahead, cook, scramble, go out there and do your thug thizzle. If that opportunity does come for Brock Purdy, I think we owe him a service to not move the goalposts. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, I understand that, but we would have to have other teams be interested in him after Kyle Shanahan has no more use for him.
Then that's true too. That's a part too. There was that debate between, is it Brady? Is it Bill Belichick? When Brady left, we got to see, oh, that's Thomas Patrick Edward Brady. You know what I'm saying? And Brock Purdy
when Jimmy G left the 49ers and went to the Raiders, oh yeah, no, it was Kyle Shanahan. That's exactly who that was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and before I would have translated the fact that he's winning, it's got to be him, to really trying to respect the game to its fullest capability and its highest altitude, to understand the X's and O's and all the 11 men who have a job to make sure that you look good. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm fine. I'm cool with Brock Purdy not being top 10. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
He can be top 10.
If and when he does crack somebody's top 10, I won't even say if and when the next season comes around and he's playing great and prolific. Yeah, we can't move the goalposts on him if he's just is putting up the numbers. We can't move the goalposts. Again, granted, having a Christian McCaffrey helps 1,010%. So we're not going to negate or ignore that fact. Having a
Deebo Samuel
on cue, right? And having a Deebo Samuels, that makes it a ton of easy. Kyle Shanahan's playmaking scheme prowess, being up there with the elite of the elitists, that makes it a lot easy for you, Brock Purdy, and especially when you look at your schedule and y'all not necessarily going against prominent defenses. This is let's go ahead and kill them, be done with them by the second quarter, by halftime, and we out of here. So yeah, man, Brock Purdy had his moment, I feel to be elite or be in that top 10 unquestionably or what have you. I think it's just those 1 or 2 throws that you get that you gotta convert on that you didn't, you know what I'm saying? And that was I guess you could say that was a fault of you. It was the 4th and 4 that he converted on with George Kittle, right? Like that was a big time throw. Him being in sync with Jennings, him being in sync with Ayuk. Like I say, I was very impressed when Patrick Mahomes them scored off the Marquez Valdez-Scantling touchdown. He didn't blink. He went right down the field. Also, and tied the game up. Well, no, scored back, but they had I may
They
be
got the field goal blocked.
they got the field goal block. And so yeah, man. Brock Purdy overall in the game, in terms of efficiency, and there were a plethora of 3-and-outs for them. 3 and 12 on third down conversions. Brock Purdy. 3 and 12 on third down conversion. Obviously, like some of those you gotta get to keep the
You got to
drive.
convert those.
You gotta convert those to keep the drive alive. And you can add something to it, Darnell, if you had something else to say.
Now, I'm not taking it away from Brock Purdy, bro. I mean, I get where y'all at. My boy balled, man. The only reason he only got a Super Bowl is because of Patrick Mahomes. That's his fault. But the boy played good enough. Excuse me. The man played good enough to win that Super Bowl. It's just your team has to get the ball back to that guy. That's all. That's the only reason y'all ain't win.